Your future is on the line. State lawmakers met at Virginia Beach today to talk about the big issues facing the region and how they'll address those concerns when the General Assembly reconvenes in January. Our political reporter Andy Fox was there. And Andy, what did you learn about all this today?
Oh, there's a lot of uncertainty. And I'll tell you, we found out they need to get through the election mess before anything can get done. 3 elections in the House of Delegates still up for a recount, and the balance of power uncertain.
It was an absolute Trump backlash.
Delegate Barry Knight blames a Trump backlash for the stunning November election, where Democrats picked up 15 seats from Republicans in the House of Delegates. And Republicans know January's General Assembly session could get messy. Who will have power?
It doesn't say it's going to be a Republican or a Democrat, or it could even be, I've heard the clerk of the House, Paul Nardo.
If Democrat Shelley Simons can pick up 11 votes in a vote recount and beat Republican incumbent David Yancey by that one vote, Knight doesn't know what will happen, but he's ready to serve as Speaker.
They're going to have someone in there that isn't really partisan, that everybody likes. They'll probably pick me for all I know. I get along with everybody.
Knight and State Senator Tommy Norment know stabilizing the political discord is priority number 1 to move forward on the other big issues.
How many? How many in the last year?
Maybe as many as 31.
31,000 jobs. Military, right? In the last year?
Not all military.
And so is curbing job loss in Hampton Roads and Virginia sequestration, the root of unemployment evil.
Even though it hadn't been, fully implemented, the looming of it is certainly a chilling effect. And I think some of your contractors have decided maybe there are other places they need to be. They may have moved to Northern Virginia.
Both spoke before the Kaufman and Knowles Business Leaders Forum, and Norman said his communication with 3 bond rating agencies in the past continues to haunt him today.
All 3 of them raised the issue about sequestration at that point, and it concerned them about Virginia's economy and bond rating because it is an issue we on the state level have no control over.
We couldn't report all the big issues. Here they are: jobs, jobs, jobs. According to Senator Norman's numbers, education K-12 funding could be $700 million. Mandatory reimbursement for Medicaid could go up to maybe $600 million. Putting money into the Virginia savings account to show Wall Street Virginia can get millions of dollars real quick. Don't know what's going to happen? Put your seatbelts on. It's going to be a bumpy General Assembly that begins January 10th, and we'll be there. I'm Andy Fox, 10 on your side.